Hello and welcome to my season preview of Bayern's 26-27 season. First, I'll be taking a look at the squad and who will be playing in each position. In goal, Neuer will still remain the first choice for now. Erbig is the second choice and could play more games this season due to rotation. He may even usurp Neuer from his first choice position. Sven Ulrich is the third choice and will likely play very few games, only playing in case of injuries. At left back, Davies and Nathaniel Brown will compete for the first spot, and there will be heavy rotation between them. Stanisic, Lehmer, Ito, and Bischoff are also options at this position. At right back, Lehmer will be the first choice but will rotate heavily with Stanisic. Brown, Kimmich, and Bischoff could also be used here. If Sacha Boey stays with the team, he could be the third choice option. At centre-back, Upamecano and Tah will be the starting pair. Kim could rotate between them, and Ito will be the fourth choice. Stanisic is also an option in this position. In midfield, Kimmich and Pavlovic will be the starting pair. Bischoff could rotate between them. Bara and Dai, Lehmer, Saibari, Ito, and Brown could also be options at this position. At attacking midfield, Musiala, Gnabry, Saibari, and Karl could all compete for a starting spot due to injuries and mixed form. Alais, Bischoff, Kane, Bara and Dai, and Arijon Ibrahimovic could also be options in this position. At right wing, Alais will be the undisputed first choice and Karl will be the backup. Arijon Ibrahimovic, Gnabry, Brown, Davies, and Bischoff could also be options in this position. At left wing, Diaz will be the undisputed starter, with Gnabry or Arijon Ibrahimovic as his backups. Bischoff, Brown, Davies, Musiala, and Saibari could also be options in this position. At striker, Kane will be the undisputed starter with Saibari as his backup. Gnabry, Arijon Ibrahimovic, or Diaz could also be options at this position. This is the projected starting 11 for the upcoming season. In goal is Neuer for now, but Erbig could overtake him. In defense I've chosen Davies over Brown, alongside Upamecano, Tah, and Lehmer. This completes a very solid backline. The midfield pairing is also solid, being the German duo Kimmich and Pavlovic. The attack is world-class, being a front four of Musiala, Luis Diaz, Alais, and Kane. This rounds out an elite starting 11 capable of winning lots of trophies. This is the B team or bench 11. In goal is Erbig for now, which could end up being Neuer later on. In defense is Brown, who could look to challenge for the starting 11, as well as Ito, Kim, and Stanisic. This completes a decent B team backline. The midfield is a bit weak, being the duo of Bischoff and youngster Bara and Dai. The attack is high quality, being a front four of Saibari, Gnabry, and Karl as well as integrated member Arijon Ibrahimovic. This B team has a lot of quality, especially players like Erbig, Brown, Bischoff, and Saibari. A lot of the problems from last season have been fixed, such as the long-term injury issues and the squad depth. However, Bayern needs to improve their set-piece defending, and they need to fix their vulnerabilities on counter-attacks. Neuer also has to improve his performances, or Erbig will have to take his place in goal. These are the bare minimum goals Bayern should achieve for this season. Bayern need to win the DFB Pokal, German Supercup, and Bundesliga. They need to also at least make it to the Champions League semi-finals. Bayern need to not lose a single game at the Allianz Arena. These are some other goals that don't need to be achieved, but Bayern should strive for it. Bayern should win the Champions League. In the DFL Supercup, they shouldn't concede more than one goal and shouldn't bring the game to extra time or penalties. In the DFB Pokal, they should never bring the game to extra time or penalties. In the Bundesliga, they should be undefeated and should finish the season with 90 or more points. Bayern should win every game at the Allianz Arena. Now I'll be taking a look at some confirmed fixtures for the upcoming season. The first game of the season is against Dortmund at their home stadium, Signal Iduna Park, for the German Supercup. Bayern should win this close game to complete the domestic treble. Bayern then face Stuttgart at the Allianz Arena. Bayern should win this game to start the Bundesliga season with 3 points. Bayern then face Osnabrück in the Pokal. This should be a comfortable win for Bayern in regular time, with them conceding 1 or less goals. For the rest of the Bundesliga fixtures, I'll be explaining by month. September will be relatively easy with Bayern facing newly promoted sides Schalke and Elversberg, both away. Bayern will then face mid-table side Union Berlin at home. October will be much harder. A clash against Augsburg away is first, but then a top clash against Leipzig at home will happen. The next game will be a tricky clash against Freiburg away, and then Der Klassiker to round off the month at the Allianz Arena. November will be much easier, with Bayern first facing Mainz away, then Cologne at home, and Hamburg away. December will also be easy, with Bayern facing newly promoted side Paderborn at home, then Hoffenheim away, and then Werder Bremen at home. January will be a hard month, with 5 fixtures. The first will be Gladbach away, then a top midweek clash against Leverkusen at home. Then Bayern will face 2 top teams Frankfurt and Stuttgart away, and then Schalke at home to round off the month. February will be an overall easy month with a few hard fixtures. Bayern will face Elversberg at home before taking on Union Berlin away. Then Bayern will face Augsburg at home and a top team in Leipzig away. March will also be a medium month. Bayern will face Freiburg at home before going to Der Klassiker away. The remaining 2 games will be Mainz at home and Cologne away. April will be easier, with Bayern taking on Hamburg at home, Paderborn away, Hoffenheim at home, and Werder Bremen away. May will have only 3 fixtures, but they will be tough opponents. The first is Gladbach at home, then Leverkusen away, and then Frankfurt at home to finish the Bundesliga season. These are my predictions for the upcoming Bundesliga season. Promoted sides Paderborn and Elversberg will get relegated again, while Werder Bremen just survived to make the playoff. Gladbach have a poor campaign, barely surviving relegation. Augsburg will also have a poor campaign, dropping 5 places down to 14th. Newly promoted side Schalke will do surprisingly well, finishing 13th. Cologne are a bit better than their last season, finishing 12th. Union Berlin will keep their spot at 11th, while Hamburg have a great campaign, finishing 10th. Mainz will move up 1 place to 9th. Leverkusen will have an awful campaign, moving down 6 places in 2 seasons and missing out on European football. Frankfurt will move up 1 place to 7th to secure European football. Freiburg and Hoffenheim will have great campaigns, finishing 5th and 6th respectively and securing Europa League. The top 4 will remain the exact same from last season. Leipzig and Stuttgart will finish 3rd and 4th respectively, while Dortmund fall just short on 2nd. The Bundesliga champions will be Bayern again, looking to win a treble. Thanks for watching my Bayern season preview for the 26-27 season.